Here goes Jacob123 back again with my next review in my Smoke and Mirrors review series, whatever. I've reviewed the Smoke, Mirror, and Eco decks so far, and now I will be reviewing the Denim deck. So let's get into it. Alright, the deck box is a really cool color. It's like very, very, very off silver. Just like barely off silver into like a blue. And it looks really, really nice. Like, if you compare it to the blue LTD deck, I mean, it's really silver. Like, it's not too close. And, like, not too close to blue. But, so far, as we've seen with the rest of the decks, if you watch any of my other reviews, it says it's the same classic Dan and Dave, playing cards, D&D in this middle, embossed, of course, you know. On one side, it says Dan and Dave, illustrated by Cy Scott. You can't see that like at all. On the other side, it's distributed by the D&D Playing Card Company. Bottom, DD logo, dananddave.com, distributing stuff. On the top, if you can read it at all, it says Smoke and Mirrors Denim. And the back is the back design. Once again, it's the simpler version, like without the extra circles and stuff, and without the border. But yeah, and you get the DD right there. Let's pop it open. I've noticed with their cello, it's a different design actually. I didn't comment on this before, but how over here, if you can see from the reflection, I'm going to try and use it. But over here, they only have the triangle sort of stoof. I don't know how else to describe it really. You can see. You see my Artifice, the purple deck. You can see it's on both sides, so it's sort of folded over and stuff. Actually, no, I lied. It's not. Alright, maybe I'm just stupid and I haven't noticed it before, but with some decks, I guess you get both sides with the little triangle stuff, and like where I'm sticking my knife on it right now. Maybe I just haven't noticed it. I don't know, but whatever. With the cell off, you can really tell the color is really silver. You can see, similar to how the Eco deck was more gold than green, you can tell. Is like, see if you see the color there, it's definitely different. So you can tell it's sort of like more gold and silver, which I'm pretty sure is a difference that only the new decks. I'm pretty sure like they made this more silver and that more gold for the new decks. But anyways, onto it. So when you open it up, the same design on the flap. Open it up. Once again, the circles, and once again, the inside of the box is colored to whichever deck it is. Open it up. So the inside of the box is blue, and I'm blocking all the white. And like I've commented before, they have it set up with the 2 logo cards and the 2 jokers. So the extra cards are once again the 2 logo cards, the D&D, and as you can see it's blue for this deck, while it was green for the Eco, and just black and white for the Smoke and Mirror. For the back design, it has thinner borders once again, like with the new Eco, with the new Eco versus the old decks, the old like V6 and stuff. They don't have the dots anymore, and it is just simpler, thinner borders, which I like more. And yeah, as you can see, the design is just the dots. It is a very, compared with the box, the deck is more, like it just appears more blue versus the white. This might be blue and I'm just stupid, but just I guess just looking at the box straight on versus the contrast with the blue and the white in the cards, it is not as silver as I thought. But yeah, so your ad card sort of things. Jokers are, once again, they don't have the D's in the corners, they don't have the design. and they're just basic, just blue, like a blue silver reflected guy cane. But yeah, they're nice. So far they feel really nice and stuff. Let's keep one of those. Okay, so onto the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is the blue ace with the detail and stuff, you know. It's the same Dan and Dave Ace of Spades, just blue. Standard pips, Dan and Dave Playing Card Company in the bottom. As you go through the rest of the cards, they're standard cards, you know, standard pips and stuff. But then when you reach the court cards, they are different. Again, like with the green, they're a different color scheme. With this one, it is silver and blue, and it's like metallic. I didn't mention that about the back. The back is metallic. But so it's blue and like silver and white and black, which is really nice. I do like this color scheme a lot. And you go through the rest of the deck. You get to the reds, and the reds are that blue silver, which is nice with the pips and everything. It is that color, which adds for some difference. And court cards, you know, and then through the rest of the deck. Handling wise, it dribbles very nicely. As I say before I even dribble, just because I know what to expect. Dribbles very nicely. It springs really, really well. Same deal here. It's with the other decks. It fans really nicely, like really, really nicely. Once again, like with the new Eco and stuff, and how it disappointed me with the V6s, the thinner borders get to show the back design, which makes it look really nice, and the lack of thin borders in the V6 was disappointing. But yeah, if I didn't mention on the box, they don't have the border, like with the new Eco. But yeah, so it fans really well, it spreads really well, really evenly, as you can tell, obviously. But yeah, this deck is a Dan and Dave deck, you know, smoke and mirrors. It's getting kind of repetitive since I have the same decks, but it's really, really nice. This deck I would give a 10 out of 10, like with the Eco, like the smoke and mirrors decks, like the smoke and mirror deck, you know, separate. The only reason I gave them 9.5 is because they didn't have colored pips, colored court cards and everything. It just made it too standard, too dull for my taste. So with the custom and stuff, and just the handling and everything, and just the Dan and Dave-ness of these decks, these are 10 out of 10. Alright, so that's it for the Dan and Dave new Denim deck. As you can see on the top now, you can read it better. You can read the sides better. But yeah, so overall, this deck is really nice, 10 out of 10. Looks, handling, everything is just awesome. I would highly recommend it. I would recommend all of the Smoke and Mirrors decks. Anything you can get your hands on from Dan and Dave is good. But yeah, that's it for this deck review. I will see you guys with the final, the Rouge.